Alright guys, so I'm going to make scalloped potatoes. What we're going to need is some potatoes, leek, green onion, garlic, unsalted butter, milk, black pepper, and heavy whipping cream. And that's it. And this is going to feed, how many of us? There's like 3 or 4 of us? 4 of us. Yep. And then we'll divide it, and I'll tell you how many milligrams of salt is in it in the beginning. In the end, we're not adding any salt to this. So, and we're going to use unsalted butter. And I use whole milk. Sorry, I can't not use whole milk. You can find a better alternative. But I've been a whole milk drinker since I was born, and that's all I'm going to drink. And so that's what we're going to do. I'll come back once I chop and peel everything up. You're going to want to make these in 3mm slices. We're going to need a cup of milk. I think it's a cup of the heavy cream and 2 tablespoons of the unsalted butter, but the unsalted butter is going to go on the pan when we start cooking. Go ahead and preheat your oven to 400 degrees Fahrenheit and while we're doing this. But I will have the ingredients and the instructions below in the description like always, so stay tuned. Okay guys, so we got our garlic crushed and chopped, our onions sliced, our potatoes peeled, washed, and sliced. I haven't done anything with the green onions yet, but the leeks are also done. Make sure you wash them off. I went ahead and put in our cup of milk and our cup of heavy whipping cream. And what we're going to do next is we're going to take all these potatoes right here and put them in here. And we're going to cook them in this until they are soft. So we're going to put them on a medium heat right here. I'm going to put it on like a 5, 6, maybe a 6. Just leave it on 6 so that it starts cooking. We're going to let this cook here, and once that cooks we will add in the other stuff. We want it to get where it's like falling apart basically. And this is the casserole dish I'm going to be using. I went ahead and buttered it. Make sure you butter it really well when you put the potato, before you put the potatoes in it. But you can see here is the potatoes, and they're starting to get, you know, a little bit soft, so that's good. We're just going to keep cooking them. I may need to turn up the heat because it does need to be boiling. So I'm going to turn up the heat just a little bit, but make sure you keep stirring, because what happens is dairy products do burn in stoves and stuff. So once you start seeing that little bubble right there, you know you're good. Don't turn up the heat no more. So just make sure you keep stirring that, or we're going to have some issues. And when it's time for me to put the other stuff in, I'll show you that. Alright guys, as you can see, the potatoes are starting to cook down to nothing. And you just want to keep stirring. I turned down my heat because I didn't want my dairy product to burn. It's almost time for us to add in the leeks and stuff. And I'm going to give it about 1 or 2 more minutes just to cook the potatoes a little bit more. And then I'll add it. But you got to keep turning this, because if you don't, it is easy to burn. Go ahead and add everything in. Make sure you keep turning. Keep turning. And we're going to fry all that together now. And then we're going to put it in our pan. Alright, so we got the scalloped potatoes into the buttered dish. I did wind up adding about half a cup more milk and half a cup more whipping cream. So that's a little bit more sodium. But then again, it's like 1, 2, 3. It's like 6 servings here. So you would divide it by 6. And we're going to go ahead and put it in our preheated oven and let it cook until it gets a little golden on top. And then there we go. There's our scalloped potatoes, and I'll show you the finished product when it's done. And tell me if you made it. Ingredients below and the instructions. So I hope you like it. Alright guys, our scalloped potato gratin is done. We chopped up our green onions over here, and that's what we're going to do, is top them with this. So I'll go ahead and plate it and show you guys what it looks like. But it is so creamy. Like, you can go ahead and see like how delicious that looks right there. Okay, so the scalloped potatoes are plated. They're delicious looking. This is how it looks. A little bit of green onion. You can add a little bit of cream fraiche or sour cream or whatever floats your boat. All the nutrition value and everything will be below, like always, in the ingredients. I hope you enjoy. Until next time, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, you guys. Bye.